Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, completely release the tension around your eyelids, around your eyes, so that with your eyes closed, release the breath and feel any tension, stress, or echoes of pain feeling like it's leaving your body as you breathe out. Breathing in a feeling of strength, resilience, and resourcefulness, and continuing to let go of all that does not serve you. Breathing in and breathing out, taking your mind on a wonderful journey. A journey where you keep what's good and let go of all that isn't. Breathing in and breathing out. I want you to use the power of your imagination to create an image of an ancient village, maybe hundreds of years there in the past, before cars, before technology, before mobile phones. Just imagine a time where people communicated with people and water didn't come through pipes. It was drawn from a well. As you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine there you are in that perhaps medieval village. And imagine you're close to a village well. I want you to get a sense of how clean and fresh the air is. No pollution, no factories. I want you to get a sense that there is an ambience, an energy of calm, tranquility here in this village. And I want you to imagine you're standing close to a well. No other people around. But in the distance, I want you to see a recognizable dog that you can see from very far away. And imagine calling that dog to you. I want you to get a sense that there's a feeling this dog went through something difficult, something traumatic. But this is just your imagination. So here, in this village, I want you to imagine that the dog can talk. Imagine it's close now. Imagine staring into those distinctive eyes of that dog and asking the dog what happened. Imagine the dog giving you a vague answer, but still alluding to the idea that something traumatic happened. And I want you to imagine giving some advice to that dog that perhaps that protective part of your mind also needs to hear. But just because it was traumatic or painful in the past doesn't mean it has to be now. I want you to ask that sweet, vulnerable dog if they trust you to let go of the vigilance, that they don't need to be on high alert, that level of protection of the past isn't needed here and now. to see. A sense of relief on the face of that dog. That just because they were in a traumatic time of chaos doesn't mean it always has to be that way. And as the facial expression of the dog seems to calm down and feel closer, more relaxed, more at ease, feel like a protective part of your mind is doing the same thing, adjusting, recognizing that you're not in pain now. The life or death situation of the past is not your present. And notice that you can breathe a little deeper, a bit more relaxed. And I want you to imagine staring at the well, because the well represents so many different things. As you look at the well, perhaps you can see a caterpillar's cocoon connected to the brickwork of the well. And I want you to focus your attention on that cocoon. As you breathe in and breathe out, imagine those health challenges of the past as a cocoon. And while you were in the cocoon, a transformation took place. And that when you emerged, you left with newfound strength and a brilliance, a courage, ready to soar to new heights. As you breathe in and breathe out, with each breath you take, feel the warmth of optimism flowing through you, turning any past despair or anguish into a bright, endless well of hope and creativity. Things could have been different, but they weren't. So visualize the time since your recovery as the dawn of new chapters in your life's book, filled with adventures and achievements that await your exploration and conquest. Allow yourself to embrace the narrative of rebirth, seeing this version of you as a phoenix risen from the ashes, more vibrant and resilient than ever before. Dive deep into the power of your subconscious, where once there was a well of despair. Now discover a boundless supply of optimism and potential. Those times when things were at their most challenging. Recall the strength and courage you exhibited as a testament to your enduring spirit, knowing that these resources are always at your disposal. And give permission to your subconscious to acknowledge that any chronic pain has fulfilled its role. The job has been done, opening the door to let go and move forward with ease. You can recognize that only pain which signals attention or healing is necessary. All else can be gently released, like leaves carried away by a stream or water from a well being poured into the earth, seeping away. As you embrace the understanding that pain fades into the background when you are deeply engaged in pursuing goals that ignite your passion and enthusiasm. You can see your past struggles as the fire in which your character was forged, making you unbreakable and unstoppable in the face of any challenge. Imagine an invisible combination of Kevlar and Teflon, almost like a flexible, impenetrable, lightweight suit of armor, a second skin, building on what is already there, giving you the ability to have relentless determination and courage, giving you a feeling of invincibility. Nothing will get in your way and hold you back because you can keep moving forward. Envision your life story as one of triumph and rebirth, where each challenge that you overcome adds depth, color, and meaning to your journey. Scan your body for a belief, perhaps there in your heart, that your past experiences have equipped you with an unbreakable optimism, ready to face the future with confidence, a lightness, and a spring in your step. As you now let your mind wander to dreams and goals, feeling how pain dissolves when your focus shifts to creating impact and pursuing what truly matters to you. And celebrate that transformation within you, recognizing your journey through hardship as the path to discovering your true power and true potential. This subconscious mind doesn't rule the roost. It works in harmony with you as you encourage a dialogue with your subconscious to remind it that you are now in a place of strength where pain or despair has no hold, and optimism, courage, shines eternal. Picture yourself standing atop the ashes of your past challenges, not as a survivor, but as a victor, radiant and renewed, with wings spread wide, glowing like a phoenix. As you foster within yourself a relentless spirit, fueled by the memories of your resilience, ready to turn any adversity into opportunity. And if the doors of opportunity don't exist, you are not afraid to build them, to create them, to make it that as it is written, so it is done. Consciously decide to release any remnants of pain, understanding that your spirit requires no anchors, soaring free and unburdened. The only anchor you need is to anchor the feeling of limitless hope and creativity within you, allowing it to guide your thoughts, actions, and responses to life's challenges. Embrace the notion that every moment is a chance to write a new chapter, rich with the wisdom gained and the strength earned from your past. Imagine you've taken all you can from this village, and there is a pathway leading to new towns and villages far off into the future. And with your invisible armor, strength and resilience, and that sturdy dog there by your side, feel that you can venture out into the future with a sense of optimism and determination, ready to embrace the adventures that the future has in store for you. Feel yourself walking down that pathway, away from the well, away from the village, into new, undiscovered paths where pleasant surprises await. Breathe in and breathe out and feel that your subconscious can continue on that journey far off into the future, but your conscious mind returns to the present, right here and right now, as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose, acknowledging that everything so far has been thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams. And as you return to the present, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully with the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling that you can leave the past behind, taking only the wisdom and the resilience from it, and having access to an unlimited well of resources, optimism, and determination. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.